You're waiting on the world to tell you who's good so you can jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, I've been on him since Thursday. That's all it is, man. Let's be honest, man. Everything does continue to go full circle. You are 1,000% correct, man. Look at it this way. I challenge anybody who believes that boxing is dying or dead. You saying, oh man, you don't even know no boxers. Name 4 Cleveland Browns that don't name Baker Mayfield. Name 4 Cincinnati Bengals and don't name the damn coach. AJ Green, don't name him. Name 4 more Cincinnati Bengals. You name 4 Raiders. Name 4 Redskins. If you don't name the quarterback, you might not be able to name 4 Eagles. So please stop acting as if people who are paying attention to these sports know all 25 men on the baseball team, all 53 men on the football team, all league-wide, all 15 men on the basketball team. You don't know those people. You just know the stars. So stop it. If you paid attention to look, since boxing is dying, how the hell did Floyd Mayweather make $300 million? Floyd Mayweather has been the highest paid athlete in the world the last 10 years, I think. But boxing is a dying sport. Stop it. Again, man, I'm an admitted conspiracy theorist, but they don't want poor people, meaning people in our community, especially because I don't care about the other poor. I'm not concerned with the other communities. I'm just concerned with my own. But they don't want poor people to get away out of this, man. It's money in welfare. It's money. I don't know if it was a real article or not, but I saw something that said that the industrial prison complex is going to sue states if they don't continue to fill up the prisons. It's not beyond belief. So why would I, if boxing is dead, how was Floyd making all this money? How are these young brothers on here making $2 or $3 million on HBO, Showtime, ESPN? If boxing is dead and dying, why did ESPN just open up a new platform? Why is Showtime having some of the biggest fights in the world? Why are we talking about Deontay Wilder and Frosty the Snowman fighting today? That dude, Tyson Fury, looked like somebody's damn uncle, man. How is he a professional athlete shaped like that, man? He's not in good shape at all. But so stop telling me that boxing is not full circle. You are just not paying attention. Hey, thank you, Mocha. Thank you for being a part of the show. Much love to Miss Mocha. Shout out to Mocha, man. She do big things on X Squad Radio, man. I love it, man. Every time I see Mocha, I know it's something good. Let's make it better every time I see it. Floyd been killing all the money. But you know what? It's not just Floyd. Canelo Alvarez, Triple G. What's a dude who you can't miss a punch? Milk Dud head dude. He from California. Can't think his name. They cheated him against Pacquiao one time. Yeah, he is. He younger than Wilder. It's crazy, man. The dude is. He looked like he rolled up out the bed and just showed up for a fight, man. That dude looked like he shouldn't be. They shouldn't sanction him to fight in the alley. But you know what? He out there knocking fools out. Personally, I believe it's gonna last 4 rounds. And just for the record, not Andre Ward. Yes, Andre Ward. Timothy Bradley. Thank you, Joe. Joe from Houston. Thank you, man. Hey, y'all, the dude I was cussing out who couldn't find the show, that's Joe. Joe from Houston, y'all. He text me. Yeah, I put you on blast, Joe. You my man. This is my little brother, y'all. I was cussing him out. That's why I was cussing out a second ago. But Timothy Bradley, people are making boatloads of money boxing. But I'm telling you, I'm an admitted conspiracy theorist, and I just believe they just don't want poor people not to be poor. Like I'm going off on a sociology tangent for just a second, but let's just say we're gonna blame ourselves for bringing dope in the community. Let's just say the people in our community found the greatest plug of cocaine in the history of the world, and they put it in the streets. Where would we get the guns from? Rent over. Now, so please stop telling me that boxing is a dying thing, because it's not. Golden Gloves are still going good. There's boxing in Chicago. I know it's boxing throughout the country. So every time you show up, it's another dude. Errol Spence, Timothy Bradley, the Charlo brothers. It's good boxers out there. But for whatever reason, we don't pay attention because Tua's not feeling well. Oh, well, he's really going to be feeling bad if the Bulldogs keep biting on him. So But that's all I'm saying. Stop just going along with what they status quo. It's not about that. Again, this is why we have to continue to invite. Tell a friend and tell a friend at X Squad Radio. Tell a friend, Real Cash Range. Tell a friend about my man, Angry Black Man. Just we really need to start a campaign to get X Squad Radio 100,000 people to follow. Straight up, that's what we need to do. Man. Just walk down the street, damn it. Let me see your phone. We need to, because man, we got to stop allowing people to dictate to us what we're going to do. They do. You don't have no reason. And guess what? If you listen to X Squad, you listen to my man Kesey show. You ain't no reason to listen to radio no more. Damn Steve Harvey and the rest of them clowns. Kesey playing jams. Anybody DJ Knox playing jams. We got talk. We got everything. But anything. Shameless plug, as my man Mo always said. But this is what I'm talking about. We got us. This boxing thing is something that we need to pay attention to. How is it that a sport is dead, but Deontay Wilder is 40-0 with 39 knockouts? And do you understand how hard we would have been paying attention to this dude who's 40-0 with 39 knockouts, who swings like he's trying to knock your freaking head off? He should be the most popular guy in the world, but he's not. But that's because we allow the mainstream media to tell us what to pay attention to. So you know what? Since X Squad brothers, sisters, and listeners, since we dealing with sheep, let's herd them towards us so we can be successful. Ta-da! That's what the goal is, man. That's what the goal is. Herd these same sheep in our direction, and we can get the kill. We have to do it. We have to. Now, since everybody paying attention to this college football thing, let's talk a little college football, man. Personally, I think the college football playoffs will be Bama, Clemson, Georgia, and Notre Dame. I don't think OSU and Oklahoma have a snowball chance to fish this. The reason I say that is this. Like Mo just said, Tua's not feeling well. If Alabama loses, they are losing to the number 3 team in the nation. That means, for all intents and purposes, it's a coin toss. They're also a division rival. So how can you drop them very low? How can you drop them lower than 4, losing to number 3? That if you're number 3 and I'm number 1 and we're playing, that's a toss-up game. Notre Dame ain't playing nobody there in the individual side of the game. And guess what? Notre Dame shouldn't be in. So how about that? But when you're looking at this, you realize that these are the 4 teams that's going to be there. Oklahoma, they avenged that only lost today, but they didn't blow that team out. They didn't dominate that team. So guess what? It's still up for grabs. That don't mean anything. Bama loses, and again, if Clemson loses, you got a chance. But what's the chance of Clemson losing Pitt? Pitt, y'all. This is Pitt, man. This is almost like saying this is practice. That's like saying they're gonna lose to Pitt. That's like saying practice. It's not gonna happen. So I'm sorry, bust people bubble, but I'm here to tell you that that's not gonna happen. And you know what? Let me go back to that baseball news. I forgot to say this. I wrote this in the wrong section of my note. Has anybody seen? Hey, BS3 Sports, man, did you see their new stadium that they're hoping to have for the Oakland Athletics? Man, that stadium off the hook. But remember, as I said last week, this is why I'm pissed off at every sports league, including the NBA, because if y'all are getting funding for a baseball stadium that's going to hold 38,000 people back in Oakland, so Oakland won't be a deserted town, how in the hell are y'all closing schools? How in the hell can you not talk to how can you not talk about social issues, but you're using the public's money to fund these stadiums? Back to my lecture schedule program. Y'all don't have the right to talk if Bama loses. Hey, Mo, if Bama lose, you can talk because you in the GA. But you can't talk for long because, guess what? They still going to the playoffs, bro. They still going to playoffs. Yeah, BS3. They got a new stadium, man. It's a dope stadium, too. Its state of the art looks super dope. But This is why I'm angry with all of them, MLB, NFL, and the NBA. Because if you can force municipalities to put hundreds and hundreds of millions of tax dollars into these teams, you can stand next to these people. It's going to be a trilogy, a three-peat. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. But if you can force these people to do that, you can force these cops to stop shooting my brothers. That's all I'm saying. See, these are the things. Again, that's why BS3 Sports, man, I listen to the show, y'all. I'll be checking them out, man. This is what we talking about. See, we talking about the stuff that everybody else ain't talking about. You don't need to watch ESPN. We open it up. That's just the fucking bottom line, man. Excuse my language. No, you don't. This touchdown Bulldog. Damn. Hey, Joe, your TV late, bro. Hit the reset button on your TV late, bro. But, that's what I'm looking at, man. And another thing, since we're talking about public funding, why is it that in a lot of these states that college football is the biggest show in town, the highest paid employee of the state is the damn football coach? See, how about this? We know they will never pay these players. We know they will never. Oh yeah, okay, Joe, my man. Not looking good for them. Okay, Melvin. Melvin said y'all better hush. We know they're not gonna pay these players. So let's start with this then. When you are the University of Georgia, y'all not gonna pay these players. Let's start asking them to put some money into these inner city programs, some inner city athletic programs, inner city academic programs, inner city art and music programs. How about that? Y'all not gonna pay them, at least give back to the communities that these young brothers come from, so they can stop, so y'all can continue to pimp the city. I mean, pimp the community at least. Damn. How about that? University of Georgia, Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, and so forth and so on. How about y'all start contributing to the betterment of inner cities throughout the world? Oh, can you get it? Yes, you can. There you go. Here it comes. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta see. This is another reason, man. I am beating the drum of HBCU pimp or die. That's why I'm beating that drum, because we can get it in that way, man. We can get it in just like that. I'm just saying, if we are going to be pimped, we should get the best out of this, man. That's all I'm saying. They're not gonna pay these brothers. Well, let's just see if they can give us some money for art programs and music programs and funding for that. And then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take those art programs, those music programs, and those after school programs, and start funding these young brothers to these HBCUs. Get that financial aid money in there. Get some TV money in there. Puff Daddy, I know you listen to my show. I'm doping to you. You know what? I got my man Mo Cheese coming through live and direct. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the end of the Make Sure Bench Show. I'm Mo. What's good, baby?
Many of us out here, man. It ain't too many of us out here. But if you a Georgia fan, all I like to say, man, up. Hold dog, man. It wasn't gonna be what people thought it was gonna be. I said on air yesterday, the difference between these two teams, to be realistically speaking, both of them are in the top 5 in offense and defense efficiency. The difference between them is a yard. Literally, a yard per play on both sides. That's the difference between two teams. Everybody want to say, hey, LSU beat y'all by 20 and Alabama beat them by 29. You want to know what? Some days you wake up and you go to work and you don't feel good. And you don't put 100% in. You don't have them days. Guess what? You go back and you make up for it the next day. You put in 110%. That's all Georgia has done since that loss to LSU.
Y'all heard that from my main man Mo Cheese. Check him out. Hey man, shameless plug time, man. Anybody got a show, please call the show and give yourself a shameless plug.
Hey, definitely. Hey, I'm gonna go on that one, man. I gotta get back.
No, man, you got to plug your show before you go, man.
Say what now?
Plug your show before you go.
Oh. Man, make sure y'all check out on XY Radio Network.